I think that's also another reason why heartbreak hurts so much. When you've never experienced love and you get to the point where you finally have, it feels amazing. I've been missing this my entire life, and then the moment it's gone, it's like, damn, was that even real? Did that person ever really love me if it ended? How could this have happened? Sometimes good things come to an end, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hello. So I just got back from being downtown in Toronto, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what my first ever solo date was like. As you guys know, today was my first time ever taking myself on a solo date and going to Toronto completely alone and just exploring Koreatown. I go to Koreatown pretty often with friends, but I've never really been there on my own and taken the time to just visit shops and go into stores that pique my interest. So today was just time for me to take in everything and just be independent and do something that I'm not comfortable with. It definitely felt weird at times being alone because I'm used to being surrounded by people or going downtown with a friend and having a set plan of what to do, always taking into consideration how the other person feels and whether they want to go home, whether they're tired, or if they want to go into a shop or not. But today, it was just solely about me. It was just about what I wanted to see, what piqued my interest at the moment, and whether or not I felt tired, whether or not I had enough energy to keep going. Today, I learned that I actually pushed myself to stay out longer, even when my energy is becoming depleted, because whether it's I just really like spending time with the person that I'm with, or I'm just really enjoying my time, and even if my feet are dying, even if my energy bar is at 10%, I still go past my limit. And the reason I noticed that is because today I went home a lot earlier than I normally would have if I was with a friend. And I guess that's a fun little thing that I learned about myself. So I think moving forward, I'm gonna probably pay attention to my energy more and respect myself more and just be at peace with going home when I feel like it and not forcing myself to exert more energy when I don't have any more. Going back to the topic of how I was able to visit a bunch of stores that piqued my interest without having to worry about what anyone else thought. Surprisingly, I visited a lot of bookstores. I haven't read an actual book in a really long time, which is funny because when I was a little kid, I used to read so much. I would read for hours and hours, and I would even read an entire book in one sitting. But nowadays, I can't even do that. So yeah, maybe today was a sign that I need to pick up a book again and just become a bookworm like I used to be. In general, I think I had a lot of fun on my solo date. It was really nice just being able to walk and just have some fresh air and have new things to look at and just have a new setting, because I don't go out very often, and when I do go out, like I said, it's always with someone. So today was a very new experience for me, and it was really nice. I think it was a very successful solo date. I am 100% going to take myself out on more solo dates more often because I deserve it, and I don't have to wait for someone to take me out on a date. I can just do it myself. Another thing that I noticed when I was outside is that I would get a lot of flashbacks whenever I would visit certain places. Being at the train station, for example, was a lot for me. As someone who just went through a breakup, specific spots kind of give me flashbacks to when I was with the person I was in a relationship with, and it was just really hard because a lot of spots just kind of remind me of them, and the process of grieving is just really difficult. I mean, it's only been a month since my breakup happened, and I'm still definitely grieving and going through the motions of what it feels like to carry on my life after sharing it with someone for almost a year. It definitely is a reality check because I had gotten so used to being with someone, and the relationship definitely consumed a big part of me. Like, I was seeing them all the time, talking to them all the time. I've just been getting used to not doing that, like waking up without texting good morning, without ending my day asking them how their day has been, and that's been a big adjustment because I got so used to it. I existed without them at one point, so I can exist without them again, but you know, it still obviously hurts because breakups always hurt no matter how long or how short the relationship was. I think what really counts is how much that relationship meant to you and how much it impacted you. And one of my friends told me, it was Vivian actually, she told me, you only hurt as much as you loved. And I guess going on based on that logic, the amount of pain that I'm going through right now, the amount of hurt that I feel is a testament to how much I really loved that person. And honestly, I surprised myself. I didn't know that I could love someone so much. Like, I didn't know that one person could change my life so much. As much as I wish that I could go back in time and just experience it again. Or not only that, as much as I wish I could go back to how things used to be when things were at their peak and when things were great between us. I now understand that that won't happen because it's in the past now and I have to keep moving forward whether I like it or not. I'm just trying my best to take it day by day, just appreciate the little moments that are in my life right now and the people around me who are constantly supporting me, caring for me through all of this. Okay, you know, I'm all for being one with nature, but these birds need to, you know, they need... Okay, thank you. Anyway, that was rude. Even though it's been a month, I still think about this person every single day, and I still wonder what they're up to, and I still always wonder if they think about me and hope that I'm doing okay as well. Sometimes the reality hits me that it really is over and that there's no going back. But you know what? It was a good thing, and sometimes good things come to an end, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a bittersweet feeling to acknowledge that something meant a lot to you and it was beautiful while it lasted. Nothing is forever, you know? Like, it's better to live in the moment and enjoy what you have, because if not, if you don't do that, like, by the time you finally realize what you have, it'll be too late and it won't be there anymore. I know that things really hurt right now, but I know that in the future it won't be like this anymore. I know that eventually it'll just be like a foggy memory that I look back on and just smile and be happy that a good thing even happened in the first place. It's like that quote that's like, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And that's kind of what I've been sitting with lately. So I've just been trying to be as grateful as possible and just count my blessings, you know? It's so easy to just, you know, want to give up and take the easy route and just drink your sorrows away because it hurts and everyone just wants to like get rid of the pain and distract yourself and just like do whatever you can to just not feel. But that's not me. That's not who I am. I don't take the easy route. I always take the hard route because I know that doing the hard thing is usually always the right thing to do. And the right thing to do is to feel my feelings and allow myself to process things for as long as I need to and not force myself or rush myself into moving on and finding someone else, you know? It's easy to just distract yourself by talking to someone new and going on dates because it feels good in the moment, you know? But I know that all this self-reflection, all this pain that I'm feeling will be worth it because in the future I would have dealt with it, and even if it comes back again like years down the line, it won't hurt as much as it does now because I already grieved and allowed myself to feel. That's kind of where I've been mentally right now. I've just been trying to take things easy and build a routine so I have some structure in my life and have something to look forward to, so I'm not just like moping in bed and feeling sorry for myself. So I've been meditating and doing yoga a lot and journaling my feelings out. Morning pages has definitely helped a lot. But yeah, if you're someone out there who's also gone through a breakup, and whether it was like a toxic breakup or an amicable breakup, whatever it is, I hope you know that you're not alone. You're not the only one who is hurting, and that there are people out there who understand how you feel. It's not just you. You're not the only one in the world who feels this way. Trust me, like, I know there are people out there who understand what it feels like, so you're not alone. Please remember that. Please be gentle with yourself and be as compassionate and kind to yourself as possible. And going through this kind of thing is not easy, especially if it's your first time. Like, I've had heartbreaks before, but this is my first time having a heartbreak in a relationship that was so meaningful and impactful to me, because this person literally changed my life. This person changed my view and outlook on so many things. This person helped me in so many ways. Like, this person made me a better person, and I loved who I was whenever I was around them. So I'm really grateful that this person brought that out of me. I'm just really happy that they exist and that the universe's timeline allowed us to exist and to happen in space. Isn't that beautiful? That like the universe literally made room for you to feel love in the first place, even if it ended. I just know that like as much as it sucks that it all ended, if it weren't for this experience, I wouldn't have known what it felt like to be loved and really heard and listened to. I wouldn't have known what it really feels like to be seen and accepted fully as who I am. I still would have been wondering and questioning what it feels like to be looked at in a loving and gentle way. I still would have questioned what it feels like to hold hands romantically, you know, but now I know what it feels like and it feels amazing. I think that's also another reason why heartbreak hurts so much, because when you've never experienced love and you get to the point where you finally have, it feels amazing. Like it feels like, it's like, damn, like I've been missing this my entire life. Like I wish that I had this sooner. And then the moment it's gone, it's like, damn, was that even real? Like, did that person ever really love me if it ended? Like, did that person ever care about me? Like, how could this have happened? But I assure you that if you loved and if you felt love, if you were happy at one point, then the love was real. And I can assure you that it wasn't fake. I'm trying my best not to let this breakup change who I am fundamentally. I'm trying not to let it bring me down and like stop me from living my life. I've always been a lover girl. I've always been a hopeless romantic, and I don't want that part of me to change. Like, because I feel like that side of me is so innocent and so loving and so happy, and I love that aspect of myself, because not everyone views love the same way as I do. Not everyone loves as deeply, and I think it's special, and I think it's a gift that I think that way. But yeah, I'm definitely not that kind of person to just be like, screw you, I'm moving on, you suck, like, I hope you blah blah blah, you know? Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't even wish my worst enemies any bad, you know? I don't wish them harm. People who have hurt me, people who have done me wrong, like, I don't think anything of it. Like, I don't wish anything bad to them. If anything, I wish that, like, if they were at one point like awful to me in a relationship or whatever, I hope that they become a better person and that they learn from it. Just like with the person I was just in a relationship with, I genuinely hope that they're doing well, and I hope that they're taking care of themselves. I hope that they're moving forward and living their life and not ruminating or fixating on anything that either of us have said. I still care about them, you know? I still think about them every day and wonder what they're up to. I still hope that they're eating enough and like just putting themselves out there, you know? Basic stuff like that. I still care about them, regardless of if they feel the same about me or if they are thinking about me as well. I still feel that way about them, and I don't think that part of me is ever going to change. I think I'm always going to keep loving and caring, because that's just who I am. And honestly, I've come to terms with that fact, and I know that it's not a bad thing. I just can't let it stop me from living my own life and moving forward. If there's anything I've been learning these past few days, it's that I have permission to let go and to move on. I have permission to live my life without them, and so do they. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I know I jumped from topic to topic and I talked about a bunch of things at once, but I guess this video was just kind of a brain dump, because I've been thinking about so many things lately. But yeah, if you're watching this, still stay strong, keep moving forward, and don't give up. I promise you that there is a rainbow on the other side of the storm, and if you keep looking up, if you keep paying attention to the great things in life, if you keep living in the moment, you'll catch the rainbow. I promise. So yeah, with that being said, that's the end of this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!